Hi, Cancer. Welcome. This is your monthly reading for February 2026. I have already pulled three cards for you and meditated on your energy. The three cards are for the beginning, the mid, and the end of the month. And then we have clarifiers for each of the cards. So, Cancer, let's jump right into your message. You're starting your reading with the Four of Swords, which tells me that you might begin the month of February with a bit of mental distance between you and someone specifically, or just in general with the world around you. The Four of Swords is talking about you being in a phase of being in a period of rest, to regroup yourself, to regroup your thoughts. Um it is talking about your capacity to rebalance yourself after going through some hurts and disappointments. And clarifying the Four of Swords, we have death, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So what is happening here is, while you're in your cocoon, you're in a tomb. You're with the Four of Swords, you're mentally cut off from other energies. And what is happening is, you're going through a major spiritual transformation. Death shows up in our energy when spirituality is kind of adjusting our reality. And this could be roughly 4 to 7 days for you, with the Four of Swords starting your reading. And the death clarifying the Four of Swords is kind of indicating that you're going through a purification process and shedding past wounds and hurts that have kept you in a state of feeling trapped in your emotions. Because what is in front of death energy is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is basically Venus in Scorpio energy. That is when we have mixed feelings. We are, our emotions are not processed. What we are feeling is mixed with fears of the future that we could be projecting. These emotions could be mixed with wishful thinking. But with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, this is all clearing away for you, Cancer. It's like, as you're going through this spiritual purification with death, the road, the path in front of you is clearing up. And basically, to be specific, it's your emotional path. As in, what is going to become clear to you with the Seven of Cups in the reverse is what is the right choice for you. Because sometimes the Seven of Cups upright can be not knowing what's the best choice, or making wrong choices because we are acting from our shadow self. So you are doing your shadow work, Cancer. Your emotions are clearing up as you're purifying, as you're going through this purification energy. And we also have the Five of Pentacles after the Seven of Cups. So what is happening is, as your emotions are clearing up, and you're kind of seeing which is the best choice for you emotionally, with the Five of Pentacles, there is another distortion that is dying away through this purification process, which is, the lie of not being enough, the lie of being unworthy. The Five of Pentacles is the lie of having to prove our worth, spreading ourselves thin to be able to prove that we are worthy. But with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse in front of death, I feel like it is an end. You're ending a very difficult chapter in your life, where you might have been feeling abandoned, feeling left out, feeling alone, feeling lost. But with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the reverse, there is less confusion emotionally. When it comes to your pentacle energy, your physical, you feel part of. You're starting to feel integrated rather than feeling abandoned or left out, although you are mentally distant, with the Four of Swords. Now, when we, as we move into the middle of the month, we have strength in the reverse, and the strength, the strength talks about us not being overcome by our animalistic desires, our animalistic fears, our 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 programming, um, that part of us which is programmed to protect us. And the strength is in the reverse because this is not because this is a consequential energy, as in something has happened in the past with you that is preventing you from taking a risk. Well, not taking a risk, but putting yourself out there. Because the strength in the reverse perhaps talks about a situation where maybe we did something nice but we were not appreciated, and now we are afraid to do it again. um, and clarifying the strength, we have the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Wands in the reverse, and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Now, what is happening here, Cancer, is your fire is coming into play, and the fire, your fire, and the strength is also Leo energy, which is again fire. So, let's take it element by element. When it comes to your mental realm, your thoughts, there could be a bit of anxiety about this ending or this major spiritual transformation, purification process that you're going through. Also, the rose tinted glasses have come off. You're seeing clearly. And with the Nine of Swords here, perhaps you know that there is something that you will have to face. You are going to be shown something. Because the Nine of Swords is. It's Mars in Gemini, so it's basically it's like a battle in our mind, and what follows that is the Sun in Gemini. So, and the Sun brings light to what? Brings light to whatever distortions that we might have missed. So there is something that you're requiring to face. It is related to this ending because the 9 and the 10 of Swords is towards the end of a cycle, and perhaps, spiritually the transformation is happening in the beginning of the month, but as we are moving into the middle of the month, you do realize with the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the reverse, you're realizing that you may not have the energy, the fuel, or the fire, or the will to, start a new cycle. Because the Ten of Wands is the end of a cycle and the Ace is the beginning. But because it's in the reverse, it's like you, Cancer, you know that something is leaving you, is leaving your reality. Um, this could be a place, a person, a thing, a relationship, a profession. Um, it could be some kind of loss, which is bringing instead of it growth. But with the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the reverse, you may not just yet be ready to let go. You may not yet be ready to take action. You may not be feeling inspired to do something about it. Some of you could be feeling like you want to stay in bed, you don't want to get out. Some of you might even feel a little unwell with the strength in the reverse. You might feel like you don't have the strength to get out of bed, you don't have the strength to face this ending and kind of do that, take the action for the new, start the new. Also, for some of you, I'm getting another message is that this could be about your sex drive, it could be about your sexual energy, where you may not feel attracted to a certain somebody any longer, and that could be kind of with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, it's like we are unconsciously, the Ten of Wands is holding on to burdens. When it is in the reverse, it's like we are unconsciously holding on to the burden of of uh, of an ending or something that is about to end, with the Nine of Swords. Um, and towards the end of the month, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is talking about a change. So even though you may not be ready for a new cycle, with the Wheel of Fortune here, showing up towards the end of the month, change in your circumstances are guaranteed. It's a matter of whether we allow the changes to come gracefully into our lives, or if we fight it. And what is happening here is that Cancer, with the Five of Wands, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands, there could be resistance when it comes to accepting this change. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse is unconsciously, we're unconsciously still juggling that which we have purified and let go of. We are unconsciously juggling those parts of us which we have let go after our purification process that we have gone through in the beginning of the month. But with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, there could be some aspects of the past that you're still unconsciously holding on to, like this Ten of Wands, where we are unconsciously holding on to the burden of something. Over here, towards the end of the month, we could be physically, unconsciously holding on to something which we were perhaps supposed to let go of. It could be, an emotion. It could be a person, someone, or something, because the Pentacles is here. It could be a way of life. But what is happening from the Two of Pentacles in the reverse? So the universe is spinning the wheel for you. The change is coming in. And the Eight of Wands is talking about, the speed. The Eight of Wands is, again, it's swift change. It's energy that is flowing freely. But what is happening is the change that the universe wants to bring into your life for the better is being blocked because of the Five of Wands here, which is Saturn in Leo. It is talking about, structure, structure and how we bring our fire. Perhaps we are conflicted. We don't know whether we want to let go physically of something which we are already aware may not be good for us, or perhaps the time has come for something to leave us. But with the Five of Wands here, there is a conflict within ourselves when it comes to letting go and stopping this unconscious juggling, and then perhaps letting go of the conscious juggling. Yes. Cancer, I want to get an oracle card for you. Just hold on a minute. I'm going to use Earthcraft Oracle. My mic is broken, so I'm having to hold the mic in my hand and I'm not able to shuffle the cards. So I'm just going to put the mic down for a second while I pull a card for you. Okay, we have the Seer, number 27. Just keeping this here. Alright, A seer is someone who looks past the surface and beyond the physical world to reveal hidden truths. She relies on intuition, aware that seeing goes beyond what the eyes perceive. You can't explain it immediately, but there is a restlessness in your soul letting you know something isn't right. Don't dismiss this feeling. You must look closer to see the truth. The seer card has come to your reading with a warning that someone or something in your life is not all that it seems. There is a deeper truth, for better or worse, that requires you to consider other avenues of knowing. Divination techniques, from tarot cards to runes to pendulums, as well as spells, rituals, and meditation, are all tools for self investigation that act as a conduit as you ask for help from your guides and Mother Earth. Also, consider how you may be wearing a mask or adopting false beliefs about yourself. Perhaps the seer's message is about you. Remain compassionate and be mindful of judging yourself or others until more is revealed. So, Cancer, this is what I have for you. If you're still watching, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And I will catch you again soon later. Bye.